Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Hey guys, it's DBDGamerGirl here. I thought I would kind of make a discussion video for you guys. It's been a while since I've made one, and I had this idea and thought it would be kind of cool to talk about it. If you've been following me since I started my channel about a year ago, I'm sure you guys have noticed that I kind of have a complicated relationship with DBD, and I have like ups and downs, and my skill level and my play style like randomly changes while I play this game. So I thought I'll discuss a little bit about like what changes I've made and kind of why I've made them in my approach to this game. So let's get into it. If you guys remember, a while ago I made a why I stopped playing DBD video, and after that video I actually took a break from it for like a month or two, and I was just posting content of other games and having a lot of fun doing it. Now I've been getting back to DBD a bit more, but my approach to it is very different compared to what it used to be. So the first thing that's changed is the frequency at which I play DBD. So when I first started playing it, I used to play DBD literally every single day, and I would play it for a couple of hours a day. Like I was pretty obsessed with the game. Like after work every day, I would just start DBD and I would play it for like 3 or 4 hours. And now I play it maybe a few times a week at best, and even at the times that I do play, I might play for like an hour or 2 hours. I don't like sit there and play for 3 or 4 hours at a time. So the frequency that I play is definitely gone down a lot. And for me at least, I don't know if this is true for you guys, but the less that I play, the worse that I am at the game. And I tend to only perform well in the game if I'm playing it regularly, because, you know, just practice. And I don't know though, like I don't know if this is true for everyone, because I know Noob took a super long break and then he came back, and I feel like he is just showing as good gameplay as he was doing before. So maybe some people just don't lose their touch, but I'm not one of those people. I have to play and stay in practice for me to actually do good in the game. So that's kind of a reason why you guys see how I used to at least have somewhat of better performance in the game, and now I'm just like pretty bad at it. Another difference for me is that I don't care about my rank anymore. I'm not saying that I ever really used to care about my rank. Like I wasn't ever, you know, very try-hard type at DBD who thinks that rank is the be-all end-all of the game. But I did care about it to some extent, I feel, because I did make a video on grinding to get to red ranks because I was getting so frustrated that I would play this game so much and I just wasn't a red rank. So after that video though, I feel like I got burnt out on the game. When I try to think about what burnt me out on the game so much, I do feel like it was that particular video, because I was not really having fun in the game, and it was a fun video to make. But if you guys notice, like I didn't have any voiceovers or survive with friends, party chat or anything, which I normally tend to incorporate in some of those montages. But in that one, I didn't have it. And the reason for that is because it just wasn't like fun or funny. Like, it's not the kind of content that I normally like to put out, because it was just like, okay, I need to pip up, I need to go to this hook save, I need to do this gen. Like, that was our chat, you know, and it's not really like fun or entertaining if that's all you're doing, at least in my opinion. So I just, you know, made that montage, and I grinded a lot, and then I just feel like it just burnt me out. It burnt me out because I went from rank 14 to rank 4 in like a month, and I just, you know, it felt good when I got there, but I didn't really have fun doing it. And now, you know, I didn't play for a couple of months, and then I was like a green rank or so. And then when that broken rank reset happened, I think it was like last month where they messed up everyone's rank. I actually went from like a rank 12 to a rank 20 in that reset. And then I kind of started playing DBD again, and it actually felt good. And it felt like, you know, I'm a yellow rank. I don't care about my rank. And it's pretty fun. You know, I'm not stressed. I'm not being sweaty. And, you know, I feel like that does change your perspective a lot in the game if you don't care about your rank anymore. I mean, maybe that's a personal thing, because I know some people are literally rank 1s without even trying, but that is not me. For me to be a rank 1, I have to actively try, I feel like. So it just, you know, it's very different. It's very different depending on how you approach the game and your mindset to the game. The next point for me is that I completely stopped playing solo queue. I've had a lot of ups and downs with this whole solo queue thing. So when I first started playing DBD, I would just play solo literally all of the time, like no matter whether I played Survivor or Killer. And then, you know, I met a community of people that play DBD, and I started playing it as Survive with friends. And since then, it was kind of on and off. Like, sometimes I would play solo, sometimes I'd play Survive with friends. But solo queue started annoying me more and more as time went on, because I felt like randoms always let me get to second stage, or they always just play selfishly, and it just doesn't make any sense. Like, how they play is how it felt. So then over time, I completely stopped playing solo queue. And like, even today, if I'm going to play a game and I know I'm going to be playing alone, I will never pick DBD. Not that I think there's anything wrong with solo queue, and I'm sure lots of people play solo regularly, but I personally don't have fun doing that, and I usually opt to play another game if I'm going to be playing solo. And the last point that I have about how I play DBD differently today than I used to is that I don't play toxic anymore. I used to think it was fun to be toxic. Like, a lot of my old videos have some form of toxicity to them. Like, either I would do challenges where I attempted to be toxic on purpose, and just in general, like, I would always teabag at the exit gate and stuff, regardless of my skill level. Like, even if I was terrible at the game, I would always teabag if I had the opportunity to do it. And, you know, I know some people, it's just inherently how they play, and they just don't think people should get mad about it. But then you have a whole other group of people who do feel upset about it, especially new people to the game, when they're just trying to learn, and they go up against, you know, as a killer, say, if you go up against red rank survivors and you're just learning the game, and all they do is flashlight click you in teabag, and then your whole match is just terrible. I mean, just think about how that feels for new people to the game, or people that try but just are not very good at the game. And yeah, they can suck it up and all this stuff. But honestly, I didn't feel like I was getting any enjoyment out of being toxic, really, over time. And I felt bad for the people that I would do it to. Right now, though, the only time that I feel like I am still toxic is if I go up against like a camping killer or something like that, or a killer that's doing something that's obviously toxic, like hitting you on hook repeatedly or something like that. I am definitely not above toxicity when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I will still teabag at the exit gate. But when I'm just playing, whether the killer is good or the killer is bad, and whether I'm playing good or I'm playing bad, I just stopped with the toxicity, the teabagging, the flashlight clicking, because overall I feel like it helps for a more peaceful match. you're more likely to just have a GG after the match instead of some hate message. And I think if more people did that, it would just help the community more in general. The DBD community is kind of unforgiving, especially to noobs. And I think that, could be changed over time. But that's just my thoughts on it. I mean, I know other people have different opinions, and I have no problem with that. I definitely do understand how it could be used as a strategy to make a killer go after you and in turn help the other survivors and stuff like that. So that's about all the comments I have on this topic. So yeah, that's basically, why my relationship with DBD has changed over time and why you might see my skill level drastically swinging around. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do miss the days of when I actually used to be some form of competent in this game. But then again, like at what cost? At what cost? For me personally, the reason that I play games is to literally unwind and have fun. And if I get to the point where I've stopped doing that, I recognize that and I try to change what I'm doing. So with DBD, I've found that a more laid back form of playing and just tending to stick to survive with friends, not really worrying about my rank, not really playing toxic. That's how I find enjoyment in DBD. And I might change again. You never know. I might just go back to grinding DBD for hours a day, every day. I have no way of knowing what I'll be doing in the future. But right now, this is just how I feel about the game. Let me know of your thoughts below in the comments. I kind of love having open discussions like this, and I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on your relationship with DBD. Do you enjoy the game? How do you play the game? And what do you find works the best for you in terms of being able to enjoy the game to the fullest for your personal experience? Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my content. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.